Good morning, everyone. I hope wherever you are staying safe and healthy. My name is David Gachigo, and I serve as Associate Dean of Student Affairs on this beautiful campus. On behalf of the Office of Student Life and my student services colleagues, we want to welcome you to our 2020 Student Life Executive Leadership Virtual Retreat. We also wanted to have this retreat in person. Unfortunately, due to events of COVID-19, we've been forced to move to a virtual platform. But that does not stop us moving forward. As a resilient campus and journeys, and as the mantra goes, we are still together apart while still being St. John's turf. We hope that today the virtual retreat will be beneficial to all those that are returning student leaders, as well as to new student leaders who will be assuming new roles in the organization in learning new tools and accessing toolkits and resources that will make you successful this academic year as you strive to serve your fellow Johnnies. We hope that you will be part of this process today with an open mind to learn new things, to learn new ways, and to hear ideas, as well as to challenge yourself to be better leaders and to serve your campus with all the ability moving forward. And so there are various outcomes that we hope that will be part of this process today. One, in being better leaders, you'll be able to manage the affairs of your organization better. As we can say, we strive to make sure that you as leaders do better work or do better compared to what was done by peers in the previous academic year. And so it's a work in progress in improving what your fellow peers done previous academic years in terms of serving your fellow St. John's students. We hope that this will provide an avenue for you to look at ideas and how you can make your organizations flourish. In other words, for you that you are entering your senior years, this will be also an opportunity for you to look at ways that you'll make your organization function better by creating or putting in place those avenues that help in transitioning those that will be coming after you and filling the space that you leave as you move on. Last but not least, the other aspect of this, we hope that you'll see today and this academic year as a platform for your legacy project. In other words, we do hope as you complete your last academic year as student leaders that what you leave behind will become a legacy, and that 10 years down the road, when you come back to this campus, you will be able to see the organization that you left behind continue to thrive. And so I would urge you to also look at today's work as an opportunity to create that roadmap for your legacy project. That is similar to what you've heard me say before, that at the Catholic University, we continue to provide a Catholic valued education that is connected to our Vincentian roots and that prepares students to be successful in a globalized marketplace. That is the St. John's way, and we hope in being part of this process will make you or help you be better leaders. For those of you that strive to do better things and big things in the future, CEOs, CFOs, CIOs, and what have you, those things will not happen in a vacuum. This is an environment where we incubate and develop those skills that will help us even after we leave this institution as students. And so for me, is to challenge you in thinking ways that you can improve your organization setting, in looking at how you've done or your peers have continued to do things in matters of leadership with the organization, and look at what is working or what has worked or has not worked, and areas that you can improve on. By being honest with yourselves and looking at your organization, then you can holistically look at ways that you can move your organization to the next level. This, hopefully at the end of the day, will give you an opportunity to connect with your other e-board members and to be able to ask these questions and look at your organizations holistically and have those discussions, and hopefully create a roadmap on ways that you can help improve your organization to the next level. And we and my fellow colleagues will be here to help and provide guidance for you to be able to do so. It's also my hope that we have a diverse presenters here today that will help you see things from different perspectives. They have their various ways of presenting the content. By making this a diverse presentation, or rather retreat, will help in making sure that you take advantage of all that St. John's has to offer. Our colleagues from Career Services that have continued to work with you will also add and provide sets or roadmap for you that help you in terms of not only preparing you as leaders, but also in making sure you are well prepared to enter the marketplace. And so by working internally, it helps you being prepared to work externally. Our colleagues from campus ministry have always continued to challenge us in matters of faith, and we do hope that in those issues you look at your organization and hopefully look at how you are fulfilling the St. John's mission. Are there ways that you can do that better? Is there a way that you and your colleagues or peers within the organization can help in uplifting our mission and make us a better institution in outreach to our communities? This is an opportunity for you. And so I do hope that challenge from campus ministry will help in moving things in the right direction for you. We also do hope that you will connect with your peers from student government who are part of this process today, because it is important to hear from them due to the fact that they represent all students on this campus. And so from that perspective, SGI will be presenting some of the updates on campus, some of the changes in terms of management and leadership mechanism, as well as the funding opportunities that all student organizations depend on in providing student engagement. And I'm happy that they'll be providing new updates, including opportunities for this academic year. So again, they'll be able to connect with you and share things that they feel that are important for you to know, and that will help you as we move along in these challenging times. I would be remiss if I did not also mention the importance of equity and inclusion within our community. And so that's why we felt it was important to also connect with the Office of Equity and Inclusion through our local Office of Multicultural Affairs here, because again, those issues are important to have this for us as a community, to have this discussion and to be honest with each other, so that we can have all the tools that we need to be successful as we interact with one another and as we continue to offer services to other students. Last but not least, let me also bring on board my colleagues from the Office of Student Life with their creativity, because again, on a daily basis, you'll be working with them in terms of thinking, in terms of engagement, and in terms of helping you navigate this academic year, and how you can be creatively be able to provide programs for your fellow journeys. So again, it will be important to connect with the Office of Student Life and to hear from that perspective some of the things that are in place that will help you move forward. So again, this gives us an opportunity to get a diverse array of menu that presents all these areas that you can learn from today, which will make you a better person, a better leader, a better manager, and well prepared to serve your campus community. And so, as we look in terms of the future, there are things that we'll have to consider in terms of leadership as well as in terms of student leadership. And that is, as we operate in this COVID-19 environment, how will things flow? How will we be able to connect with each other without compromising the safety and well-being of all journeys? We'll get a chance to give you an update on some of the directions and things that have been put in place, including policy by the university, to make things better for you. Those will include, of course, areas such as meeting avenues and some of the changes in regard to that, areas that students can interact with one another, albeit in a safer setting, and of course, how you'll be able to navigate both your academic responsibilities, because remember, you are students first, before you go into engagement. And so as we develop all these areas, and as we continue to interact with you virtually, we hope that this will not dilute your student experience for the academic year 2020-2021. And that what this will do, it will make you innovative in terms of outward looking, thinking outside the box, in order to be able to respond to what this scenario and environment asks you to do. In other words, I hope, even though we stay or will be mostly virtually, this will not lead you being disconnected from your fellow journeys or from your campus engagements. But I hope this will actually be the opposite, and that will make you think out of the box and even work harder in making sure your organizations will be responsive and will be impactful to your fellow students. We also hope that all you student leaders within your organization setting, you will help in sort of improving the campus experience for your new journeys that are coming in this year. Remember, they're coming in a very different environment, unlike your time when you started at the university. And so we do hope, as you get a chance to interact with them, whether during activity fair or other events that will be coming down the road, that you'll get a chance to help them, to mold them, and to help them transition within the college setting, especially within these first 6 weeks. So I challenge you to have a plan. I challenge you to think about those new journeys that are coming in this fall. How will the organization make an impact in helping them transition and successfully here at the university this semester? But also, on the other hand, I would also, and hopefully, that you will continue to interact with us if there are questions that are not clear, or things that you don't understand, or areas that you feel that are of concern to you, to connect both with us, but also with your respective advisors, so that you are able to bring issues at hand to the various organizations or departments that can be able to respond quickly. We are here for you, and we do hope all of us will pull together in making this a successful year for you, because this is what I call the St. John's way. I thank you again for being part of this virtual retreat today, and I hope that all of us as a campus community will work together to make our campus, our university, and our campus community greater. Thank you for being part of this process today, and I hope the rest of the day-to-day will be fruitful for all of you. I thank you.